Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you to the 2 new subscribers, and back to basics. That's what I want to talk about. Talk about notation. Look, I'll have this on the front so that you guys can see it. A little bit about notation. Alright, a whole note is 1 beat over 4 counts. A half note is 2 beats over 4 counts, etc. A quarter note, 8th note and 16th note. This is pretty well much what they look like. Old school, semi-breve is a whole note, minim is a half, crotchet is a quarter, a quaver is an 8th note, a semi-quaver is a 16th, and a hemi-semi-quaver is a 32nd note. Basically, whole is 1 beat over 4 counts, etc. Half is 2 beats over 4 counts. And notation is measured by length of beat. So obviously a quarter note is 4 over 4, and an 8th note is 8 over 4, a 32nd is 32, or 16th is 16 over 4, 32nd note is 32 over 4. Alright, so what I've done is I've developed a little chart like this, and it's a way to learn and be introduced to the notes. Okay, it's notation, I should say. Length of beat. So each one here, whole note, half note, in line, quarter, 8th, and 16th, and 32nd. Now, if you're just new to drums and you're just starting out and you're wanting to learn how to play, well, with drumming's a lot of fun, and I can assure you that I've been around for quite a bit, and I've learned quite a lot over the years, and the skill set knowledge that I acquired when I first started drumming was A1 knowledge from Drum City in Sydney many years ago. And the guy that actually taught me gave me a good core foundation for drumming, which I believe I should just share with you guys that are just starting out in drumming here on YouTube. Okay, so with the pulse, right hand, left hand. Okay, so basically before we play that, obviously if you've never drummed before, you need to learn how to hold the sticks. So what we need to do first off is find the balance. That's the first thing. So we find the balance of the stick, right, which I've got the balance right there. As you can see, it's just tipping almost like a seesaw. The little ball at the other end, if I hit it, see it's going to go forward too much, and then it comes back, see? Like it's seesaw. I'm right in the center. Fulcrum point, if you'd like to call it that. So we actually hold the stick, it's just slightly back from that, so that it's got a bit of weight transferring forward. So I'm grabbing it, so if I was to hold it now, or let it go, it'll drop to the floor. That's about where you want to hold it, right? Roughly there. If you bring your your fingers over the stick, don't choke the stick. Using your index finger and your thumb, and hold it and just relax. Then if you let it drop on the pad, you'll see that little ball bounces like a bouncing ball. It'll bounce right, let it bounce right to the end. And have your fingers around the stick and feel the vibration of it and feel what it does. Okay, then you've got an idea. Same goes for your left hand. So you let them bounce, like so. Relax. No rush. Just that. Get acquainted with the drumsticks. Okay, that's called match grip. Okay, we won't worry about traditional grip for this time. If you're just starting out, learn match grip. Understand what the stick's doing. Then later you can swap to traditional and start to learn. But if you're going to learn traditional, start off learning traditional straight from the start. Same principle. You're just letting the stick, just letting it bounce. Same thing. Just through there. See? So if you're going to start that way, if you find that hard to do, then don't go that way. Go that way. Alright. So just starting out. One of the reasons why I can roll smoothly is because of this fact. All drummers should know how to close their rolls and not choke or press too hard. It should be a natural movement. It should be nice and free and relaxed. The more relaxed you are with playing, the more longevity you'll have with playing. when you're playing for long periods of time, it can be tiring. Your posture, how you sit, where you sit, your feet are involved as well. You're learning how to work your ankles. I learned from my drum teacher to keep my elbows in and just use my wrist like this to start with. With my feet, I would learn how to go toe, heel, heel, toe. Toe, heel, heel, toe. You can hear it. Right, that's your feet. There's a lot in it. So let's worry about the basics, which is the core, which is your hands, first off. You've got a pulse here that's four beats over, depending on what notes you're playing. But I'm going to give you a demonstration of this, and it's not hard to do. The whole note's 1 beat over 4 counts, the half is 2 over 4, the quarter is 4 over 4, and the eighth is 8 over 4. I'll just play those to start with, and this is how it goes. I'll get a meter happening. By the way, buy yourself a metronome. Metronome, most important. I don't have a metronome at the moment because mine's broken. I'm going to use my meter, and I'll start. Try starting your count off around about between 50 and 65 to maybe 85 beats per minute. You don't want to count your pulse too fast. Remember, if you play fast with your count at the start, as those 4 beats, then as you go down, these notes become quicker and it becomes very hard to play. If you've never drummed before, that can be quite frustrating. Start off slowly and easy. So count yourself in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, etc. That's how you play it. Okay? Play it nice and relaxed, nice and easy. Okay, the quicker you go in the pulse, the harder it becomes. So if you pick the tempo up a bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So the faster you go, the quicker you have to play. Alright, remember, find the balancing stick, let it drop. On the next video, we'll talk about mumadadas, paradiddles, triplets, and flams. They're your 4 core essential rudiments you need. Then we can put our drumming skill, once we've got our hands up to a bit, then we can learn how to play a rock rhythm and go from there. Learn a rock, a Latin, a jazz, and learn some basic rhythms to start with. Okay, enough of that. Thank you, and thank you for watching. And I will have the notation posted on my channel. You can take a screenshot, and I much appreciate you coming to my channel. Thank you very much.